Greetings, everyone, and welcome. What's this? Is this what you think it is? And yes, my name's Shogun, and welcome to a reborn of playing Griftlands. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed about the previous, long time ago, with the playthrough I tried to do with Smith. It died after I played the first day because I was super busy and because I couldn't find time to play it. So one better way to do this than to replay the game again. So without further ado, we are going back to replaying Smith. Now,
you were born to disappoint.
Oh yeah.
When your wealthy parents tried to foot you with the bill of their ambitions, you left the check with your siblings and hit the road. Actions speak louder than words. So while you gambled and drank your way through every dive bar this side of the sea, your parents cleaned up after you, eager to keep the family name out of ledgers. Meanwhile, your siblings flourished. Theru, the baby, grew out of diapers and into the Merchant's Guild, keeping his skin oiled. Mullafi, your twin sister, sharpened her teeth at the Admiralty, swimming up the ranks like a sharp-toothed eel. And Vixmali, the eldest, became a Hessian cardinal. Guess those family ties paid off. So at least when your parents finally died, they had 3 other broodlings to be proud of. But when you came home to claim your inheritance, it turns out that your parents weren't the only ones to feel resentful.
Yes, and without further ado, we will continue we will play where we we will play the Smith campaign again. We're replaying Reborn once more. So, without further ado, let's do this. This isn't the first time you woke up in the gutter, but it is the first time it hurts so bad. You knew you weren't the family favorite, but to be kicked out of your own parents' funeral is something else. Alright, go over what happened. Let's draw some negotiation, because I distinctly remember, Smith has this technique with his brutality in a way. So let's do this. You talked your way out of rehabilitation before, but your baby brother talked twisters around you. So without further ado, let's try and get what we get. Remove all corporate pushers from all friendly arguments, applying much composure to your target. Destroying friendly argument, applying composure equal to its maximum result to all friendly arguments. Run down. This deals 3 damage. Sure, we'll accept this. More damage, more meat. Might be a good idea to plate your tongue with silver at least before you enter by the front entrance, elbowing your way through the crowd. This is time, though. You head around the back. Hold it right there, Grifter. The captain has given me a license to put you down again if you need to. If you know who I am, you know I ain't no grifter. This is my home. Not anymore. Besides, I've been stationed here for 5 years, and this is the first time I've seen you. I had better things to do than let my glutes harden around this dump, didn't I? Kish, publics are never kind, but to be disowned by your own brood, that must sting. It's time to self-reflect, to notice where your feelings are at, and you'll rather avoid it altogether. You notice a box just inside the estate gate, and glance of oppression carrying your eye. Look like some of the heirlooms from your parents' vacation home. Expect me to walk away empty-handed? My parents are dead, and I've got mood, right there, the box for just. Clover glances over her shoulders in surprise, seems the box was overlooked. No one here cares about your damn right. I'm doing you a favor by turning you away like this. Um, if we threaten her, she's gonna hate me, but we got a chance. If we beat her down, that's also gonna screw it. Yeah, don't expect to have to cave someone's face into his side of the gate, no. But at least I'm used to it. Alright, she's gonna hate me, but who knows? Well, let's do this anyway. Take 3 damage. Oh, I forgot that I forgot that Smith does a lot of, well, most of his damage is based on him hitting himself, and his Mox is basically powering him. Trained improvement card. Oh, okay. I want to draw more cards. Insert a hammer or defense? Excuse me. Bottle of empty from near deck, wounds, and I'll just throw a trauma. What does trauma does? Trauma, when the goof claw is attacked, increase trauma, but trauma... What's trauma? Trauma, the next attack against the owner deals double the damage. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's what it does. Alright, did not know that. Yeah, I need to take damage. Ooh. She exposed me basically. Do this. More trauma. And you gotta hit her hard. Oh no, not gonna help. Well, I'm drawing cards. Anything got? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's hurt myself. Just accept surrender. Don't want to kill her. Be kind. Be rootin' tuning, but be kind. That's... No. What? Oh. Oh yeah, okay. Pick up cards. Oh my god, I totally like forgot a lot of things. Attack twice. Yeah, that's actually good. I kind of forgot a lot of things. All I wanted was the what's rightfully mine. No one on the guest list. You said, Chef, my fist was on the guest list to your face. Haha. All this for bubbles. Take it then. But I'll be telling your sibling about this. I'll reclaim what's theirs if they need it. You open the box. There's not much in here, and most of them is useless. So we can upgrade. We get a sharp grenade or another. We get basically 2 grenades, or we can graft something in our body. You know what? Let's upgrade our. What's it called? Our cards, at the very least. Ooh, he draws a card. That's actually good. Drawing card or expansion? I mean expansion. I don't have another cards for doing other things. It takes what's yours, or at least the only thing you're allowed. Isn't this your free roll? But if you want it to be, I suppose I can't stop staying around. What's with all the peasants, huh? No way they're here to give a damn about this rotten family. They're pilgrims, or so they claim. The cult has allowed them access. That's all I know. Oh, that's all I need to know. Pilgrims for what? Why, for you, of course. The prodigy son returned. You got a lot of sad for someone on the top of the shank list. This is all some big scam, ain't it? At least tell me how they died if I don't get to see their bodies. You aren't alone here. No one has. Somebody's fishing after all. Something fishing in large. More like. Not sure how you made it all the way here without hearing the news, but it shan't spoil it for you. But shan't spoil it for you. Yeah, okay. You'll have to find someone else to share the gruesome details to their children as you hear that. That sounds of a plot thickens. Plot of, or perhaps just the blood in your brain. That's possible. Still, don't make sense. Why would Melfi even tell me about the funeral if I wasn't going to be allowed in it, huh? A mystery you'll have to uncover for yourself. There's no love for you here, I'll tell you that much. Didn't ask you. Actually, you did. She got you right there, man. You're not getting into the family home from the... yeah. Fine. I don't need this dumb. I'll travel the world. See you on the flipper side, champ. I basically hurt her and then hurt her or him and then leave. That's how it is. The Hideaways. Isn't it your first choice of a bar? But it's only one of that does not have a bouncer at the door keeping pilgrimage away. The side is there, humming, humid and heavy in the way of the Kaddish likes it. You take a deep breath to coat your lungs, and for the first time you actually feel at home. Wow, okay. Bars makes you feel at home. Take a moment for you to notice that Jacqueline barkeep hair circling in with the heat. Hey barkeep, whatever you got that on that house. I'm in the morning. How the hell is you got another thing coming for you, you think? Smith. God. One moment. Yeah, sorry about that. You might heard. Do I? Nurse twitches as Jacqueline nose brings back fond memories of your school days. Sweet muffin? You old fluffy? How you been, buddy? Boy, it's good to see a friendly face. I have had a hell of a week. Well, yeah, you and me both, I guess. There is something you want, or are you just here to ask for a free swig? Both, actually. Because you're extra sensitive, you notice that Sweet Muffy is looking a little limp. Ask about the pearl on the phone. What's the deal with all these pilgrimages, anywho? Not like the neighbor to tolerate so much riffraff. It's the great beaching, of course. What? You don't know? Or are you back in town for my parents' funeral? You must have heard. But that's the same thing. The behemoth beaches itself on the shore about a week ago. Someone's messaging me. I'm ignoring it. Just send out a tentacle, a cord into the mud and heaved itself onto the land. Heaved itself on the land. Everyone sure it's some sign of Hesh. From Hesh. What's got to do with my parents? Well, geez, I hate to be the one to tell you this. They were mud bathing on the shore when it happened. Afraid so. Wait, so... Okay, that explains now. That actually explains a lot. Wow. So they got squashed, basically, by a huge whale or whatever it is. With all these pilgrims, you'd think business would be hopping. You think, but the ones who mean it are only drinking salt water. Normally I will cast you know, nobles and shot, but none of them want to be seen at the bar with no security, not when the handled masses are about. I ain't never been afraid of slamming and looking around where God. Word on the street is that you've been disowned. That's got nothing to do with it. Whatever you say, Smith. Anything you can do to entice folks back in? Bars in the south know how to stay competitive. Yeah, well, with the gate garden, it's a lot harder to get gray matter, stuff that falls outside the cult list of acceptable vices. If I could get some of that, it might put me back into the map. That can't be too hard. There gotta be enough people paying bribes to keep the jacks into the rotation. Oh, definitely, but there's a lot more Lumnian roaming around than usual. Admittedly, I know how you two handle, but Lumini, they never look the other way. I'm not afraid of the Hessians. My family's been in the cult since I was Toadpole. Well, mine were late convicts, and I got bald patches to show for it. That's basically it. Well, yeah. Yeah, well, whatever you're doing, count me in. We're friends after all. Are we? Sorry, we are? Old buddy, like you and me. We gotta stick together. We do. What can I do to help? Huh? Just say the word and your old pal Smith will knock some heads for you. Assuming this ain't some trick, I got a lead on something that might help. I just don't have the muscle to see it done. Hey, I got some spare. Leave it to me. Sure, Smith, whatever you say. Oh, so I don't need to restore my resolve since I can... Not sure they haven't them wherever you've been, but have you been following the races? The ocean? No? Everything moved too quickly, no drama? Normally I don't mess with the gambling, too risky areas, but these are strange times and well, I just happen to have a lead on the next race. Everyone expect Karen to win, but he's apparently had a injury one race away from Noodle House, they say. So those in the know are actually putting shells on Ortoro. Those in the know? Huh, who told you? Nobody. I overheard a patron talking about it with a friend. Oh yeah? They were sitting, here at the bar? Right in front of me. They were keeping quiet, but some folks think the bartender is part of the scenery. I've run that scam before too. Scam. Sure, putting more shells in circulation and Buddy wins them all. Take my advice, just forget it. I would, but you already made your wager. How much? More than I can afford to lose. You got to be kidding me, man. Fine, we'll go ahead and help you out. Let me think. Been a while since I saw about Usho, other than for eating. I'm washed. How could I be so stupid? There's no getting my money back. Sure thing. Sure, there's old buddy, then some. You just need to make sure your snail wins. Excuse me. When's the race? In a couple of hours. Alright, no problem. Plenty of time to turn the odds in our favor. Sit pretty and I'll be back. No, these are just patrons. We don't want to mess with them. Wait, why is there two? Okay, what is this? It might be easier just convincing Grump to throw the race. Ting might be able to give you something to affect one of the snails in the race. Let's do this. Oh, what's this? Find a small bag looking sad and lonesome on the ground. Someone even took the time to write money. Oh. There, little guy. I'll take you home. Bag looks lumpy, but when you pull it open, there's not much inside except wing and a couple of clicking shell. Sounds enough to throw a switch for. Say what now? The stolen money. You stole it. Now I'm going to arrest you. Wow. I already saw it, but I was like, you know what? Might as well do this. Wait, isn't this the same guy? Clover?
Alcioso.
How do you forget his
Susana
son?
could
Look at
feel
it.
poco.
The bag of money labeled money.
Shotapa.
I mean, it's $30. I'll try to convince. You expect that I'm holding it in court? Alright, here I'm gonna now test this because I have not been playing, so this is gonna be an interesting way of me seeing. Grain run out and then you draw. I saw that and then I screwed up. Never mind, someone's just messaging me and I'm ignoring that. Self-promotion clout. That's it. At least this way I don't have to worry about damage. That's 3 damage. That's 3 damage, but I'm gonna die anyway, so. By die, I mean I'm gonna get hit. You gain more, you get card, influence, and also some damage. Alright. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. 7. It's fine by me. 4 damage. 14. Come on. I won this, but I didn't win properly because I basically lost a lot of. Look, pal, I ain't been back to the neighborhood in a while, but you gotta know better than to pick a beard. Grifter and pilgrimage are one thing, but me, I come from stock. Not a good look for you. Oh, a noble. Oh, let you in a little secret. This whole thing is a trap. Really? You don't say. But don't go telling anyone. We can't have a rappler learning our methods. I'll keep your side. But I'm also giving this money. Fair enough. For more money. I got a very low resolve, but who knows? Let's just go with it. Oh, she's intimidated, so I can ignore her. Ain't exactly welcome in the pier, but an old and young alike often seek in their connection. You're not allowed in here. Face isn't familiar, but the tone is. Who, me? Team points in a rough sketch behind the counter and looks more or less like you, only 50 years younger. Banned for life, I believe that says sound familiar. Oh no, I've never been here before. I'm just a pilgrim, right? First time in pier. Oh wow, it's so nice here, real fancy. Never in all my dreams did I imagine me, Joe McNobody, would end up in the pier on the pile. Right, that's the kind of mistake and nobody like me would make sure. This is slow, you can, so yeah, I can borrow. But keep your hands where I can see them and don't touch anything. Wow, these aren't beautiful supplies. Hey, want to know about mucus and burl? I know that if you want your cogs, you're going to have to find someone else. I don't sell upper to riffraffs. Not mine. Yolom and oyster. Oh my god, words is not my strong suit. I don't typically offer variant services. Chemical speaking, oceans are very complicated. Yeah, it must be hard to make them go fast or slow them. Well, yes, that's why their whole industry built around it. I do sell a few substance that can substitute for a certain pheromone. I suspect you won't just be paying for my expertise, but my district as well. 25, because my relationship is... You bail brokens like stuffs, right? Do your experiment. You know, bit and stuff. You mean living tissue? Yes, it's always valuable for testing reagents from the rockets. If that's the arrangement you'd like to make, I promise not to take anything that won't grow back. Not sure, yeah. Then sure, yeah. What's the harm? Quite a bit, actually. The chemical takes effect and takes enough to leave you feeling just to get guilty. Takes the tissue, wraps it in the oilcloth, and stashes it away. I will keep my research going for a while. Now, what do you need? All I need is some simple ocean drugs. Something to make them kick up their heels or drag them. Either works. Whichever is easier. Neither of them are what I consider easy. Oceans are of this world. So neither are we. I mean, sticky speaking. All the same, the oceans are more alien still, all the same as all pheromones, one way or another. I can make a perfume, but it will be costly, whichever way you decide. I think slowing down would be better. I know a snail that could use a rest. How do we slow it down? There we go. Never mind. Just said. Well, to the end, we simply target the beast's temporal and procedure, lace it in a sedative with reason discovered from Rokron and Fordorn. Alright, sorry. I had to message someone real quick. Brain and shelter. Its senses of time will be pretty much literal suspended. You say simply, well, in comparison to what? Metaphysical nanotechnology? Now you're just making things up. You know what? Let's agree to the plan. All I need to know is that it works. Alarmingly well. Give me a moment. What? She lines up a row of bubbling breaks before you can bark, and you let your eyes glaze over just long enough to get past all the side stuff. Here, it's done. Hey, that looks kind of tasty, actually. Do not eat it. Unless you want to reignite your digestive regurgitate your digestive line out both ends. That's hard pass. Yes, it is. Alright then, thanks. I kind of pissed off a lot of people. That is an interesting way to do so. I want to buy something for my brains. Yeah, that's speech. That's fine by me. And in here, we will stop for time being. Let's just return to the main menu. So in here we'll stop for now, and this way we will continue onwards. Hope you guys enjoyed of this reborn of this game. Sorry it took, I guess, a year, almost a year it seems, for it to continue. But without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Shogun once more. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like these, and hopefully in the future we get to do more of this. You get to see more of this technically. Alright, thanks for watching and hope you guys have a nice day. See ya.